Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside.
Hey guys, this is Ben from Ben's RPG Pile. Today we're going to show you how to make a D&D pyramid entrance. So we're just getting ready to start Pyramid of Shadows. You've kind of seen on the blog that we've done all sorts of outdoor homebrewed encounters as they travel from Thunderspire Labyrinth to the Pyramid of Shadows secret location on the map, puzzle map that they put together. And so they're about to go in this pyramid. And there's two main characters here. There's our bad guy, Karavakos, as I like to pronounce it. And then there's this orb, and that's the head of Virilis, as I like to pronounce that as well. And so these are our two main characters, and I'm going to show you the first room that I made, the entrance pit, and then the homebrewed cavern where the Carrion crawlers live underneath it. I'm going to show you the pieces we made and how it all kind of comes together. So fasten your seatbelts. So the bad guy in the entrance pit of the Pyramid of Shadows is this two-headed Ettin named Gurrack. And Gurrack likes to throw rocks. So this is our little villain card that we made for him. This is a miniature that I'm going to go with. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And what does Gurrack like to do? Well, Gurrack, he likes to throw rocks. So I made him a little ammo pile. And that's just using the paper mache technique from Miniature Wargaming. So there's his little ammo pile. I grabbed some rocks from my backyard, and I'm going to have a few of those scattered in the room. And then of course I've got these rock piles from the Dwarven Forge Realm of Ancients set. These are just exceptional. So if you buy that set, I'm not joking around. You could buy it just for these rocks. They're so great. I use them all the time. Very modular. So that's Gurrack. So what does Gurrack need? Well, Gurrack needs victims. He needs bodies to rip heads off of. And so the entrance pit has this spot in it, and this is where the players kind of morph into the pyramid. And it's just, they morph onto this stack of bodies. And so it's a little grim, so sorry. Of course, it's a game, right? So I made this piece using Mage Knight, old Mage Knight figures that I really didn't need, and a bunch of other things from my bitbox to show that all these different bodies kind of morphing in and out. And you'll see when I put the terrain floor around this, it will look sunken in. So that's kind of that's where the victims are coming from. Okay? And so what does Gurrack like to do with his victims? Well, he likes to pop their heads off and stick them on pikes and make little trophies. So there are my little trophy heads. Oops, sorry. Pretty good. Right, and I made these modular on purpose. And I got a great tutorial on the pile that shows you how to do these. But there are Gurrack's trophies. And there's a quest item in there. Remember that they find Virilis, her crystal orb is in this sack that's hung on a pike that Gurrack just hasn't thrown away. So I know it's a little cheesy, but that's the best I could do. So there are the trophy stands. And one of the other things I'm going to do to kind of convey some chaos in the room is I want to show some violent rock throwing. So the way I did that was, again, I took some Mage Knight figures that I wasn't using and some other stuff from my bitbox, and I made these little modular kind of, oh dear, that didn't go well, pieces. And so, yeesh, right? I swear I'm a nice person, guys. Don't hold this against me. So, there they are, right? I kind of use their poses to have them naturally fall in the terrain. This is my favorite one. Okay. There we go. So, see, I'm going to have these in the room to kind of show, holy cow, there's boulders flying everywhere, and people we're in big trouble. So, that's kind of why I made these. And lastly, lastly, I just wanted to tell everybody, hey, if you don't want to make a pyramid and you want out of the box, give me the good stuff kind of thing, look no further than Dwarven Forge and their Realm of Ancients set. This, my friends, is how it's done. This is the Bentley of terrain. It's a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for. And I have no problems paying for top-notch stuff once in a while. And so, great set. I think I have at least 3 of these. And but again, I like to mix and match. There's nothing that says I can't take my Hirst terrain and put that alongside Dwarven Forge terrain to get the best of both worlds. So, if any of this kind of freaks you out or intimidates you, or you're like, Ben, you're crazy, you can always go with the quick and easy. So, nice kitty. Okay. Also want to just talk about the terrain itself, using Hirst Art's Egyptian molds, and we have a whole huge series on how to make this terrain called Project Red Rover. So I encourage you guys to check the blog in case you want really great detailed steps on how to make this stuff. But so that's my Egyptian floor. Okay, but I made a lot of fun accent pieces. I got some neat columns in there. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, you got your little kind of drawings on the wall kind of thing, and I've got where I kind of have the piece broken out like a rock flew in and hit that wall. So I purposely broke it up a little bit. That's how it looks. The good side. Okay, so you got that kind of thing. You make your torches with the cool writings on them. You got a vase, right, that's tipped over, broken, that kind of thing. And then you got your hallways. And, you know, Egyptian hallways in the cool documentaries and stuff, they're always really narrow and thin. And I'm not going to do them all that way because that would make it kind of difficult for gameplay. But I will have some to kind of convey that tight feeling. So this is just a fun stairs that I made, and that's from my Gen Con DM made that, and I just had to emulate it. So, right? But then here's another hallway to kind of show the narrow kind of thing. But this terrain is fun, and it definitely has that sand feel. So I encourage you guys to give this a try if you decide to make some for the Pyramid of Shadows or any other module that you're working on. So the very first room in the Pyramid of Shadows is called the Entrance Pit, and this is the module depiction of that particular part of the map. And so we're going to show you how we made our own 3D game board and how all those pieces that I made kind of come together to form this particular room. So this is kind of Gurrack's pad here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull away these this one particular wall so it's a little bit easier to see everything here. So I'm just going to take these down real quick. Obviously those pieces would be there if we were playing the encounter. So now you can kind of see it, right? You can get a pretty good picture of what you're looking at. And so again, what am I shooting for in this room? I'm shooting for some chaos, right? Hey, there's an angry ass Ettin in this room who's throwing rocks. He's making it rain rocks, and he's taking out victims left and right. Hey, they're in an environment they've never seen before. Now, the module really doesn't say they're in a pyramid like the traditional Egyptian kind of thing, but who doesn't love Egyptian terrain? Come on, for God's sakes, we're only human. So I'm going to run with it because I wanted to use the Hirst Arts terrain molds, and I just love that part of history. So it really turned out pretty good, though, all things considered. You can see how so many custom pieces really kind of form the room, but I think I did it in a pretty logical way. And we've got our narrow Egyptian hallways. There's actually 3 here. There's a stairway that goes down here. Gurrack's got his boulders to throw. There are all those victims kind of rotating in and out, and that's where I'm hoping the group is going to fall through into the cavern. So I'll have photos here at the end of the video so you can get really nice examples of everything we made, but I think that's a pretty good entrance pit to a pyramid.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody Lord Jesus is a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that.